Hey guys, welcome to Farming Simulator 19 on Greenwich Valley Farm. So, bales. All of the bales are here. 1.5 update has dropped today, being Tuesday. We have a great mist coming off the trailer. More than likely because the 1.5 update has made it very confused. Or our brakes are on fire. This is actually the first I've seen this. What the hell is going on here? So I've got my FPS up, just because I deleted the shader cache. Every time there is an update to Farming Simulator, I always recommend deleting your shader cache, run around the map, generate the shaders again. I've just had issues with that in the past. I guarantee for the upcoming week we'll have people saying their shaders files are corrupted, and we'll have to walk through them, the steps of sorting that out. It's already happened once this week. That's, I wonder if the trailer's broke now. I hope the trailer's not broke now. Nope. That should have actually stopped the dust too. Yep. Beautiful. So I hope you guys are having a good week so far. So, the announcement that was supposed to be Monday, but because of Thanksgiving really didn't happen. I completely forgot Thanksgiving was a thing last week. I say this week, but I thought it was on a weekend and wouldn't affect me. No, it was actually technically Monday. Some of you don't know that me and Jess are getting married at the end of the month. So the end of the month is going to be a busy one for me. Family coming to town. My mum is actually coming over for the first ever time. Her being abroad, her first ever time being on an aeroplane and all of that stuff. She's going to be here for a week. Nothing too crazy, unfortunately, but obviously I'll be spending time with her. I haven't seen her in a year. I will be scarce. I will try. I'm not going to do any promises. I will try and get content for that week. But in reality, it's going to be pre-recorded content. Will I do it? I don't know. I may let the channel sit for a week. As far as the algorithm goes, and see if that helps when I come back. It may hurt the channel, it may help the channel. I have no freaking idea. The class DLC is upon us. Stay tuned for the channel to see more of that. If you guys haven't got the class DLC yet, feel free to get it from my affiliate link, which I will try and make sure is in the description down below. I'll start pushing that this week for sure, heavier than I have been. So that is the big announcement. I will be reminding you guys that in the upcoming little vial. Alright, drop that on the trailer, strap her down, and out the field we shall go. Beacons are on. Jump into the cab. I haven't been into any of the vehicles yet, so you are going to see some funkiness when I go into the vehicles. There's probably some lag. And apparently I have a spot on my glasses which would drive me up the frickin' wall. Oh yeah. Oh wow. Great. I could actually pause the recording and go saw that. Am I going the right way? No, I'm not. There we go. No traffic. Interesting. I have traffic switched on, I think. Yeah, there's the first car. So I have not actually been in the map long at all. I've done a quick circuit of the map to try and load in all the shaders. There's going to be some that get forgotten, no doubt. But it is out of my control, like I say. I still stand by nuking the shader cache. It's something I'm always gonna do. It's crazy the amount of times you actually see people with issues with the shader cache. I had someone come in last week say that their fields were just black, all their crop were black. Okay, go to your documents, go to shader cache, right click, delete it, load up the game again, and probably 20 minutes later, oh my god, you fixed it. Down one more. Yeah, down one more. It is amazing. The amount of shader issues that people get is kind of crazy. I don't know if it's dodgy mods that cause it, predominantly, or what the issue is. I truthfully haven't had any shader issues like that, where I've had to go in and delete it. But it seems quite a few people have, which is surprising. Alrighty, here we are. And there we were stuck again. I did this the last time I went through here too, didn't I? There we go. I did exactly the same. Should make a decent amount of money out of this. Should do, at least. Get past the old ruins. Oh yeah, Greenwich is coming to console now. That's awesome to hear. He's finally made up his mind, taking out all the brands. So it's going to be interesting to see what he does for PC. Is he going to keep a version for PC? Is he going to keep a version for consoles? I hope that is the case, because his video, Greenbell's video, really showcases how neutered the map has to be to go on console. It really does. And it's a shame. It's a shame it doesn't get all the features. Forget the brands. There's a lot of other stuff that he's having to take out, a lot more than I even thought. Which is a shame. A huge shame. Like the windmills rotating around. That being said, the game has that shader, I believe. The rotation shader. There is, I want to say it's the American map. It's got like a cupcake store, and on top of that is rotating. Surely that's the correct shader he needs. I'm not 100% on that though. I just hope he does have two variations of it. We'll find out. We'll see, I guess. If not, I just won't be updating this one. I've not had any issue with it, and if it's going to need a map reset anyway, I won't be updating this. So what was I doing all of Monday? Well, it was like pulling teeth just to let me record one video. If you wanted time to just be on a computer and chill, which I completely understand. So there was no stream, obviously. I booted up, actually on when everyone was over, Thanksgiving, in between me being sociable, I booted up Gold Rush. And I've been playing quite a bit of Gold Rush again. And I've got to admit, I've been enjoying myself. Playing it legit for the most part. To that you may be saying, what does legit for the most part mean? Like getting the claim and stuff like that. I use the $1 thing to get it. But the rest of the equipment I'm doing legit. And I never realised this. Never realised, because the game has changed a lot since I last played. The amount it costs to get a proper wash plant in Gold Rush set up is absolutely astronomical. It's ridiculous. I would argue the game is not balanced at all in the slightest. Like, you start off with your little wash plant, your hog pan they call it, and then you move on to a mobile wash plant where you can get a small excavator, a few generators, cables, hoses for pumps and stuff like that. And you're set. So then you're going around making many holes in your claim using that freaking wash plant. It's... yeah, it's slow going. Very slow going with that. I think what I'm going to do is... the way I'm going to play now, wait until I've got enough cash, get rid of the small excavator, because you need to get rid of that ASAP anyway, and get the large one so it'll actually be able to reach down deep and get more soil in the bucket. The small one, it's kind of a stepping stone. Get rid of that bad boy as soon as possible. I think when you sell stuff, you can get money back on it. I'm not sure. I really don't know. They've added seasons in there now, which is another factor to play around with. Actually, I don't know why I just drove down here, because I need to swap out the trailer to pick up those bales. Those 2 bales in there, we'll just pick them up and... we'll take them somewhere. I don't know where. We'll take them somewhere. And what we'll do is get rid of the lease on the flatbed here. Put in the cheap money to get the other one, like I said I was going to do, because I do think it's... I get why he's done it. He's had to do it for technical reasons, but I think it's BS the fact that you do have to literally have 3 different trailers for 3 different bales. It's frustrating. So we'll go into the store, we'll go garage, leased, because that's for the Hestons. Get rid of that. Okay. I like the setup. I can actually use it quite comfortably on the map, so I will more than likely, and I didn't mean to do that, more than likely buy that at some point when I has the money. Biotechnology, and we want to go to square bales, that one. GS, cheap money. Enter, lease. Okay. That could be down there waiting for us. We'll go down there when it is suitable for us to go down. It's crazy how detailed this dolly actually is. I know people probably never look at it, but it is actually incredibly detailed. And it just goes to show this is a brand new model for FS19, I believe. Yes, we've had dollies in the game, but this is a new one. It just shows the fact they've modelled the whole brake system down there. The actuators there, the air actuators that go onto the arms that squeeze down on the brake shoes or brake discs, probably shoes. See, there'll be drums. Got airbags on it. Shocks. It's incredibly detailed, all the hoses. Yeah, hoses. You know it's 19 spec. Crazy. Crazy, crazy. Alright, combine is done, so I believe we can get that out of the field. Today? I must have bought the trailer on at some point. Yeah, the dumped here. Must have. Oh, and we got our old tractor on it. Actually, I think this field was just going to be the one that I was going to do standard square, then the other one was going to be Heston as well. That field, crap. Oh well. What time is it in game? Only 12. Oh yeah. Kinda wish they were double gates. Would have been able to get this thrown with no issue. I should have kept the other trailer. My bad. I goofed. There, I could have just rented one of the Anderson ones for in here. That's actually kind of tempting now I said that. And just swap out the other one. The Anderson probably would be quicker too. Very tempting. Very tempted to go do that now. Don't know if a lot of people like the Anderson DLC, but it's a really good DLC. I think with the Farm Sim community, and it definitely seems predominantly the British one more than anything. And maybe the US, because a lot of the DLC isn't US spec. But you get stuff, and if it's not something that they feel should be in the game themselves, as far as what you see in the UK, oh, the amount of stink they kick up, it's unreal. And there's a lot of people that are guilty of this. More than likely, myself included back in the day. I'm not going to say I was innocent, but the amount of people that do kick up a fuss because it's not what they want, because it's not UK spec. Like, come on. These DLCs just aren't built for a community. They're built for the whole entire farming simulator community. Typically they're not going to be built for just a English community, a European community. Giants are trying to make a lot of people happy. And honestly, the group of people, the group of that community that doesn't have a lot of stuff in the game, that does really get thrown to the wayside, which I think kind of proved it with what happened to custom modding. Yes, the decision has been reversed, but I'm still yet to see their tractor go up on the mod hub. The US community. Honestly, those guys get screwed time and time again. Could Giants have easily made it so the John Deeres, Cases, the New Hollands, all of the John Deere, no, not all of the John Deere, all of the equipment that we have in game that is also in America have US specification? Yes, they could have. Could those companies, would those companies allowed it? Probably. That was probably down to Giants. I feel the US community, the North American community, so whether that's Canada, America, Brazil, the Americas countries, get screwed the most. They really do, because they're forced to play with equipment that they just don't have over there typically. Yes, they are, but few and far between. I feel they're the guys that get screwed the most. Yeah, they have some stuff in the game, but very little. Very little indeed. Most of the stuff that comes to the game is European. Which, as someone from the UK originally, plays English-style maps, I'm thankful for. But at the same time, I see both sides of the story. I don't think a lot of people see it like that. A lot of people don't see it like that. But it's true. The Class DLC, for example. Is there anything majorly different between the Class stuff in America to Europe? I genuinely don't know. The John Deere stuff, I know there are. Row crops and stuff like that. I hope to see Class have those specs, but I doubt it. I don't know if the Class are even sold with specs like that. Neither. I don't know how many of the Class tractors they've got over there. I know they've got the Zeri on the big one, but the smaller ones I'm not too sure about. Recently watched a video on Big Tractor Power on the new Lexion Combine. He got a video on that, doing a ride-along, an in-depth review. Well, I say an in-depth review, but an in-depth segment with one of the local Class guys there, basically, from the dealership. I forget, well, regional manager or some crap. And that combine's trick. That combine is really trick. It's yeah, it's John Deere got a long way to go, I think. Right now, it seems that Case have stepped up their game as far as combines. We saw that with Welker Farms video, how automated it was. Class have upped their game with how automated their combine is and the adjustments it can do. That actually reminds me a lot of the Class stuff, a lot of the Case stuff, to be honest, with what Welker was showing. Obviously, that doesn't matter a squat in Farming Simulator because it's, well, you're getting what you're getting crop yield wise, and you don't get any crap in the tanks and all of that stuff. Would we ever see it like that? I doubt it. But it's a hell of a combine. It really is. That was a 750. It was a 7 class combine. I can't remember what the extra. I think it was a 750. It wasn't a 770. I forget. I hope we do get the other class combines in the game, the other models of the new Lexians. It wouldn't be that hard to do, I don't think. It's just a model number if we got the... I think it's slightly smaller though. I'm not 100% on that. I think it's actually a physically smaller model. Either way, it would be nice to see it in the game. I think a lot of people would go with that rather than the huge one, the 8 class. But we'll have to see on that soon enough. Can I get all the spots here? Hopefully, maybe. This baler is such a nice baler. It's so sleek looking. The modelling on it is fantastic too. With Class just coming around the corner, it's so hard to not put this on Oakfield right now. And the way it turns, even the steering on it, it's a really nice machine for just towing too. And forget the dude who did it. They teased it for too long. I'm not a fan of teasers for too long. Even when, I'll say Oxy, when he gives us permission to do stuff, we used to tease it for way too long and people get fed up with it. I get that. I mean, I see it from two sides of the story. I see it from a fan wanting the thing, and then I see it as a content creator going, it's money. It's just money. People are going to be drawn to it to watch it. Some people aren't going to watch because it's exclusive content and they don't want to spoil it for them, which I completely understand. But you go where the money is. Business move, right? If something like this was teased on social media way too long, sure, put it up and go, hey, this is what I'm doing, it's gonna be soon, it's been uploaded, Giants, here's some more pictures. This was teased for way too long. And of course, as soon as it was teased, then certain people on the farm sim community found a baler. I don't think it was this one, it could have been. And, oh look what I've got, let's tease it some more. The Facebook community page has just become more and more toxic. More and more stupidity. I don't get it personally, but hey, each to their own. Definitely not what he used to be. Can't even remember who set those pages up initially now. Oh yeah, I do, but his name escapes me. The one that would come back and then ran away. Yeah. Ran away for good reason, I think, actually. Anyway, we are almost done this field as I miss a huge chunk there. Oh well. And get these loaded up to Salheim. I don't know how many bales we created, but it'd be nice if we can get them all on a trailer, but I doubt it. Now push those out. I like the fact that it actually rolls off the chute as well, which is nice. I mean, just look how tight this thing turns. It's almost like you forget it's on the back at times. Yeah, if it wasn't for the class DLC, I'd definitely be rocking this thing. Definitely be rocking it. Alrighty, we shall return this. And say goodbye to that one. I think the other bale is in here. The Heston, yep. Alongside the New Holland. I still think the New Holland's a better fit for this map, being a single axle. Maneuverability, yeah, it's smaller, so it's going to be better than the other one, I would presume. I just clicked, actually, even the Heston doesn't have cables on it. I think I said that in the review. God, such a shame about that thing. Jump into the TM. Still rocking this guy. It's a really nice tractor. I think I say it every time I jump in it. And the FPS has been staying really, really solid since nuking the shader cache. Dang! Maybe there was some optimization the Giants said they didn't put in the changelog but have done. That's nice. I did see, I think I spoke about it yesterday, there was one about a memory leak for AI, which... why they didn't fix that sooner is absolutely beyond me. That's kind of crazy, actually. Alright, what I'll do is we'll TARDIS teleport down here. There's times where I'll say, oh, we'll just cut back down and... oh, of course, there's actually put collisions on this. Bam. Yeah, there's times where I'll say, oh, we'll just drive down, giving secrets away right now, but 9 times out of 10 I'll just teleport down. Alright, that's the standard one. Beacons are on. And we will see you guys back down at the yard. Alrighty. Back down at the yard. Just like that. Yeah, so it bobbles FPS as it's coming into the yard. To be expected with all the vehicles that we have here. But it's definitely higher than it was. Way higher than it was. Which is interesting. That's awesome. If it wasn't for the huge drops that I get, I would record at 60. But I can't. So 30 it is. To stop any micro stutters that you guys see. Like, unless you can guarantee a rock-solid, stable 60, I think you end up seeing micro stutters if you record at 60 and then try and render it at 60. I don't know. I don't rightly know. Now we will be able to get 3 stacks up on this beast, so be able to haul quite a few bales through. Quite the cluster there. And we'll work on that field. That field. Next time, towards the end of the week. Once I get my hands on class, I don't know where or what map I will be doing content on for that day. Alrighty. That will be us. We'll unload onto said trailer in hopes that it doesn't spaz out. We shall see if it does. Yeah, the Heston bales were fine, so this should be. And that's probably where we'll call it for today. I got up late again today. I really need to sort my sleep pattern out because it is atrocious. And the days are gone where I was getting up at 8 o'clock and feeling good and getting crap ton of stuff done before 12. Yeah, it's bad right now. It is bad. Get rid of that, get rid of that, get rid of the HUD. Print screen. And there we go. That is where we will leave it for today. So I hope you guys have enjoyed. We will be back tomorrow on Oakfield, yep, Oakfield Farm. So until next time, hopefully you guys have enjoyed, and we'll see you guys tomorrow for another video, and we will be streaming. Catch you guys later. See ya.